Welcome to Thái Nguyên News. Now today's headlines. Thái Nguyên focuses on solution to improve peace in 2017. An exhibition of maps and data, SPRATLY and PARACEL Islands of Vietnam, history and legal statement. A workshop on the potential development of community tourism in Ban Quyen Village. Recently, Mr. Nguyen Văn Tâm, Vice Chairman of Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee, head of the PARACEL Steering Committee, chaired a conference to summarize the implementation process for the first 6 months and deploy tests in the remaining months of 2017. Attending the conference were members of the Steering Committee and representatives of business associations in the area.
At the meeting, delegates heard an assessment report on the task implementation of improving PCI in Thái Nguyên in the first 6 months of 2017. After listening to the report, the representative of Business Association assessed the implementation of PCI tasks in the first month of 2017 and suggests solutions to improve the PCI in the remaining months of the year. In 2016, we had 4 indices decrease and 4 indices increase, and maintained 1 index compared to the 2015, which means that enterprises assessed PCI in 2016 lower than that in 2015. On this basis, we should pay attention to the indexes helping us improving high ranking, mainly dependent on both agency and business community. Recognizing the efforts of all levels and sectors in Thái Nguyên Province to implement PCI, however, representatives of business association also point out difficulty in administrative procedures that require more and more attention of the provincial government. Basically, the leaders of agencies and local authorities ought to have measures to supervise state officials in order to create a government for business and people. In addition, the PCI ranked number 7, but PAR index ranked 54 out of 63 provinces and cities point out that officials should have more responsibility for people and businesses. Giving conclusion at the conference, Mr. Tâm claimed that all the comments should be considered and requires members of the steering committee to follow up the tasks under a schedule or field in order to strengthen the compliance between government and business community from now to the end of the year. I require business associations to strengthen the propaganda for members to raise awareness on PCI. Besides that, they need to implement regulations and procedures where the department and sectors speed up the process, reducing the time for enterprises, creating favorable conditions for enterprises to invest. In addition, the delegates also listened to the report on the results of the trip to study and exchange experiences on improving the PCI in some other provinces. Mr. Tâm instructed the authorities at all levels to implement solutions to maintain the position and strive to rise the rank of Thái Nguyên in PCI ranking in 2017.
On August 4th, the Ministry of Information and Communication, in collaboration with the Ministry of Justice Region 1, held an opening ceremony for displaying maps and data with the theme SPRATLY and PARACEL Islands of Vietnam, historical and legal statement.
The exhibition displayed data, documents, publications, and nearly 100 maps collecting from the data of researchers inside and outside the country. In particular, the important data is Nguyen dynasty map related to the exploitation, management, identification, and exercise of sovereignty over SPRATLY and PARACEL Islands. Vietnam's 64 maps to demonstrate the sovereignty of Vietnam as SPRATLY and PARACEL Island, published from 17th century to the present. Some pictures of social, cultural, economic development of PARACEL Island in the industrialization era of the country. The exhibition brought so many emotions to its official soldiers of Military Zone 1, The exhibition is held from 4 to 7 of August at the sports stadium of Military Zone 1.
On the 6th of August, at the Culture House of Ban Quyen Village, Diem Mak Camille Định Hòa District, Thái Nguyên Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism, in cooperation with Global Heritage Trust Stop Company, held a meeting with the team, the potential development of community tourism in Ban Quyen Village. Attending the meeting were over 70 participants from tourist companies throughout Vietnam.
At the meetings, participants gave high evaluation on the potentials of community tourism in Ban Quyen Village. It has its beauty scenery, the local people are friendly and hospitable. It is possible for Ban Quyen Village to operate local tourism community. As such, the Yen Binh tourism tour from Ban Quyen Village to areas such as Khâu Tí Hill, Tỉnh Kheo Then, Huân Thát Waterfall, Núi Cốc Lake, Duom Temple, 30 villages in Phú Lương Village, Trân Cương Ti, Phượng Hoàng Cave, Mỏ Gà Waterfall. However, tourism activities in Ban Quyen Village are still small and fragmented. There is a limit on cooperation with locality. Besides, tourist products are simple without trademark for a typical areas. At the meeting, the participants discussed important issues in building an environment tourism, the way to present the image of Ban Quyen Village to tourists, tourism products, and call for investors to invest in tourism.
Let's have a look at the other news. In addition, a mobile 110 kV station is temporarily installed in this area. So far, although the 110 kV Yen Binh 2 substation has not been reactivated yet, the power sector has made efforts to supply over 90% of electricity demand of Samsung Thái Nguyên. At present, Thái Nguyên Power Company is continuing to cooperate with the North High Voltage Grid Company to concentrate human resources and materials and machinery at maximum to replace with all new equipment for Yen Binh 2 transformer station. It is expected to start by August 10. The replacement of Yen Binh 110 kV transformer station will be completed. During the first 6 months of 2017, 91,000 farm households have registered to be good at production and trading. Besides, in order to assist members, Thái Nguyên Provincial Farmers Association has applied a series of methods, including organizing vocational training courses for more than 1,000 trainees, collaborating with relevant agencies and branches to organize more than 1,000 classes to transfer modern science and technology, which has attracted 55,000 participants, coordinating with different banks and farmer support funds for loans with total capital of 3.85 billion Viet Dong. According to the Statistics Department, the CPI of Thái Nguyên Province had a slight increase of 0.22% compared with the last month. The CPI in July 2017 has increased due to the effects of raining weather, leading to a rise in the price of vegetables. At the same time, the price of fresh meat has gone up, so among 11 goods groups, food and drink has caught the highest CPI with 1.21%. However, petrol price in July has slightly gone down, which has the CPI of the transformation group decreased by 2.58%. This is the only group having the CPI go down in the month. 5 goods groups having CPI rate are other goods and services, household cultural group, entertainment and tourism, garment groups, health, shoes and house group, material construction group. That's all we have for today. Thank you for joining. Goodbye and see you next time.